As I have didn't prepare any of the slides, so I'll try my level best to actually go through my introduction through my portfolio. It's actually you can search me like Ahmed Raja speaks, and I believe like my all social handles will come. So we'll actually try to go through who am I actually. So my name is actually Raja Ahmed, and I hail from Pakistan. Uh, I work at the mighty Microsoft here in Pakistan as Azure and Modern Workplace Solution Specialist. Prior to that, for approximately a year, I worked at IBM as a cloud developer consultant. And yeah, that's just a simple journey. I would say, rather a short journey. Like I pursued my bachelor's in computer engineering from UET Peshawar, which is actually a tier one university here in Pakistan from 2018 to 2022. One of the things which I really wanted to actually showcase here is actually the volunteer experiences. Like I've always been an avid community evangelist, and I was actually the country lead of Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. It's one of the I would say like phenomenal program that has actually like really helped us actually bridge the gap between academia and industry. I have always been like very much connected with all of these communities during my undergrad and during my university days. So I've been actually connected with this amazing program known as GitHub Campus Expert. I was actually the chair of ACM, and just wanted to let you know, like I have been through this community culture, and I have been an avid community evangelist for all the things. And yeah, for the Free Code Camp, I actually initiated this thing for Urdu translation of their curriculum as well. So just wanted to actually give a throwback to this that like Vesa just connected with me last week regarding this whole community, and I got to know that one of the best, I would say, uh, like professional communities are out there, and I'll try my level best to actually appear back to back on these calls to get and have a familiarity with the people around us. So yeah, that was a bit of my introduction. You can actually access my I believe like it's not well as well. Like the domain is soon gonna expire, but yeah, that was about my introduction. So in today's actually sort of demo, I have actually prepared an application, a custom healthcare application, which runs in your Teams application, as well as actually have an implementation in Android and for iOS as well. So let me actually go through one by one each tab. So I'll be like better able to elaborate you folks on how like you people can be able to actually get the things. So actually I've been through a sort of like issue in synchronizing my account with the my M365 account, and it was actually not like I was able to do that. So actually I have a sort of little demo where I can actually elaborate how actually I got to develop this application. Actually, I participated in this Microsoft Teams hackathon. That time, actually, I was at IBM, and I've always been actually fond of React applications, as well as my love for React and for Microsoft Teams is always like so. Out of love, I made this application for this hackathon. So I'll try to actually go through this video. It will help you actually get a strong gist of what exactly this application is. And yeah, let me actually go through this video. I hope my like the video sound well come to you folks. Okay. Esteemed authorities at the Microsoft Teams Global Hack, I hope you all are doing great. And So this is okay. So as actually discussed, like I prepared this for like the team's global hack, which actually happened back in like June 2023.
how
So the main crux I just wanted to have here is uh, I believe let's actually dive deep into this video, and I hope my like videos like the machine sound is audible to all of you. Your mobile application, so they are
Yes.
seamless with you. So out of love for Teams apps, here is my submission for the hackathon. So I have built this amazing app called as Heal 360. So in the manifest file, as it says, actually Teams is you can say is a one-stop shop for all of your collaborative work, or maybe your collaborative work experiences, or like collaborative work hub. But as far as humans are concerned, like health is a primary part of our daily lives as well. So the main crux of this application is it aims to provide a seamless experience for all of your healthcare needs. It is targeted to small and medium-sized businesses, as well as like be it a minor ache in your chest while working hours, or if you don't have the time for regular checkups due to your hectic schedules. So Heal 360 is here to help you, just like you hit up in your team's window without like. So I'll be elaborating more on this as I do have the code as well. So I'll be delving deeper as well. But as of now, just to give you a gist of what exactly the application is all about. Yeah. Which action part comes in. So as actually as a recap, I'll actually be telling you folks what exactly the Teams toolkit is and how important it is to actually like it has really made building applications for Teams rapid and simple as well. Sort of it. So it's like very handy sort of library, say it like hosted on Azure, uh, and it's like I'll be delving more into Azure Health Bot and this like vanilla JavaScript based web chat application as well. I do have the code, like so I'll be just ramping up through video. Uninstall this deployment. I'll be letting you know that how you can actually deploy it and how you can actually run it as well. But as of now, just going through it. So let's get started with the action part. Uh, let's go to this. Actually, right now, let's uninstall this. Set and a beautiful icon, the owner, author, and like app features and some of the prior permission. Actually, about tab, I've mentioned like the website. Okay, so in a nutshell, I just wanted to elaborate that it's a healthcare sort of application, like which is backed by Azure Health Bot, and you can actually get some of the suggestions based on your symptoms. So I'll be going to just give me a minute. So I'll provide you a more deeper like back through of this thing. Okay, so as of now, actually, I was unable to there's an issue with actually signing in with my M365 account, maybe, and so first things first, like you will be getting this Teams toolkit from like you go and like type in the extensions bar and you have this Teams toolkit. So it's actually back then it was never that much easy to develop applications for Teams, but just because of Teams toolkit, it had become like a very sort of like a handy thing even for beginner level people to actually turn their ideas into successful MVPs, I would say. So I was having like an issue with this. So you just have to actually sign in with your M365 account, or there's a very generous program by Microsoft, which is actually the M365. Uh, just give me a minute. Okay, so The program is we call it as actually M365 developer program. So actually it gives you the access of like E5 subscription, and apart from it, actually you'll be getting some of the sandboxes in order to actually develop applications for Microsoft 365. So you can easily go and check out what exactly is Microsoft 365 developer program. After that, as I've actually touched Teams Toolkit, so you can also actually go on Learn and have an overview what exactly is Teams Toolkit. So as I've actually elaborated on it, like it makes simple to get started with app development for Microsoft Teams using Visual Studio Code. So like it's right there built as an extension. I would say like one step above an extension, and it's right there in your VS Code. You can actually turn it, and you can actually do various things out of it. These are some of the features, like it gives you project templates. There are actually multiple environments. I'm going to elaborate on the project templates. Just give me a minute. Okay, so whenever actually we go, here it is like you go and you can have like you create a new application. You can actually build a bot out of it. A tab is just a simple sort of your a window in the Teams. It can be anything like embed your own web content. So in this scenario, actually I haven't created a bot itself from Teams toolkit, but rather I have actually gone through a very simple approach. Like I created Azure HealthBot separately, that is actually hosted on GitHub Pages, and then actually I fetched that URL right there into the Teams tab. Like that's a very simple tab in which like you can embed your own web content. So in my case, actually, I have embedded my GitHub Pages site, which is like very simple. I'll soon be elaborating more on that as well. Again, you can actually a sort of like an alert message or message extension and Outlook add-in. Well, I haven't worked on this thing, and it seems to be very promising. I believe like seniors like Bob and others have worked on it. And yeah, being on these calls, actually, you get yourself immersed into these applications, which is very good, I would say. The best part of connecting on these calls. So, uh, like you can go through the Teams toolkit. I've just given you an overview. Actually, I've been like opened all of these tabs just to give you an overview, because I haven't actually a complete slide deck actually due to some of the Ramadan timings. Okay, so another thing which I like won't be like able to elaborate in a complete fashion as of now, because like it's a sort of very different topic. But in the recent Microsoft build, it was announced like another library for Teams, which is Teams AI library, and it's actually an interface where you can actually like connect your bots or your conversational models with the power of Azure OpenAI and all the available LLMs. So it's a very fantastic thing. I would actually suggest you all to actually explore this as well. Uh, like it can be anything. Like maybe you can actually brainstorm ideas with your team on Teams. Like all of those simple things which we actually do rather on paper or any things, we can actually create some of the applications like this, which actually, then actually sits in our Teams application, and we can do actually like can be a productivity hack and so, things like that. So that was about Teams AI library. Now I'll be delving more into uh, as I've told you earlier, like uh, regarding this Teams toolkit, actually you just sign in with your M365 subscription as well as your Azure, and then actually you try to if you actually want to build or develop an application for Teams, you just right away like host that application, like you test it locally, and then when you want to actually deploy, it gets deployed to an instance on Azure, and then actually from Azure, it fetches that application right into your M365 environment, and into your Teams as well. So this was the main part of this, but again, I'm just like more oriented towards this manifest file. As of now, you see, like I just have like added some description, and this is like the simple link which was just of my Azure Health Bot, which I've actually I'm hosting this on my simple on GitHub pages. So you see like like it has initiated. And for now, actually, it shows a sort of disclaimer that medical data is of very high in like sort of credibility, and like then it counsels the user that hey, how can we can get things done. For now, let me actually start a sort of chat with this, and it's actually backed with the all the research which has been done on the medical vertical of Azure. So I am just actually accepting the terms of service and privacy policy, as it's very common nowadays about healthcare applications. So I'm going to give it a command. I'm having a chest pain.
The following symptoms have been read.
Okay, so now it says like you like most of the people, if you folks have actually have got an experience of like using Azure Health Bots, I believe like you have got a gist of idea that how things can do and work. So I am just going to stop it right here. For those who don't know how to create an Azure Health Bot and all this thing, so it's a service built out in Azure. You just go here. For now, actually, for the sake of this thing, I've created uh, an instance of Azure Health Bot. When you go there, I believe like it gives you the address to the management portal, and when you go and click on this, and it do have different plans like F0, S1, which is standard, and some of the intricacies as well. And it keeps on updating because of like the with the advent of Azure OpenAI, all of the other like cognitive services have really become very robust in their operations. So I believe like the same for Azure Health Bot. So again, it's not a dedicated video, or like a dedicated meeting for Azure Health Bot. We'll actually maybe cover it sometime later. But for now, this thing which is actually secret and keys, this is very important because it actually it gets connected with our next part, which I'm actually going to show you right away. I'm just going to actually okay, so this is actually our Azure AI Health Bot. And just from a beginner's perspective, I'm going to elaborate that it's a very simple vanilla JavaScript application. And the main thing here is uh, like uh, like for the sake of simplicity, in this example, we are directly fetching like the direct line token of Azure Health Bot. Well, it's recommended that we use actually like create a backend REST API and then actually generate and manage tokens. But anyhow, for the sake of this demo, I've actually used a very beginner friendly route. So this is actually your web chat secret, and you can get it from here. Here it is your chat secret. and web chat secret. I'm going to show it for just as an instance. I'll be going to actually destroy all those instances as of now. So this is how you can actually get your Azure Health Bot up and running. I hope Azure Health Bot is clear to all of you. This is like the documentation and some of the success stories that how customers are using Azure Health Bot. This is actually open source from my end. You folks can actually get this very simple implementation of like web chat app. It's a vanilla JavaScript application, and anyone can actually use it. Then this was actually the main tutorial which we did today. And yeah, for the one final thing I do have is actually the mobile implementation as well. So let me actually show you in the last couple of minutes about the mobile version of how these things can work in a mobile environment. So let me actually get back to, okay. Okay, so I hope like my screen is visible, and when we go actually to where it is, so yeah, it's actually again the Health 360 application. It's actually a React Native based application, again a JavaScript family. Here actually I have some of the other uh, features as well built into like based on Azure custom vision. Like this retinal hub is very important. Like let's see, for the diabetes we can actually turn on the camera, and you see like it's very close to my uh, like like uh, my eyes, and it can actually let me know. Again, it's a very in a beginner phases. I hope let me, but just wanted to let you know that this is how these models can actually like work offline as well. Like there are various React Native libraries where you can actually get them, and I believe like I'm okay. So one step back. So here it is like healthcare assistance. It actually gets as it was like there in the web fashion. Now it's here in the uh, in the mobile environment. So I hope it was like good conveying these some of the very simple things which I've conveyed to you. And moving forward, yeah, I'll try my level best to come up with more complex and intricate things, which are indeed the state of the art, as actually Bob and some of the other seniors used to actually elaborate. So yeah, that's it from my end.